Hello everyone, it is Carla Gaspar with Flo Mortgage. So today I just want to dive into down payments and what do you need for a down payment on a house. There's a lot of different options out there and it really depends on the situation you're in. So if you're a first-time home buyer, you require a lower down payment as low as 3%. If you're not a first-time home buyer, you would require at least a 5% down payment. Then there are other loan options. An FHA loan, for example, you can be a first-time home buyer or not, and you can put as little as 3.5% down. So what constitutes being a first-time home buyer? So if you have not bought a house in the last 3 years, then you are categorized as a first-time home buyer. And so the down payment takes off of the price of the purchase. So if you're purchasing a home, you put your down payment on, and then that's what your loan amount will be, the purchase price minus the down payment and your loan amount. So say you have some money for your down payment or some money for your closing costs, but you don't have enough for both. So now what? Does this mean you can't buy a house? Absolutely not. There are a lot of programs, they're called down payment assistance loans, where the lender will provide, it's an FHA loan, the lender will provide the 3.5% down payment that's required to satisfy for the FHA loan. And what happens is they put a second mortgage on your property for the amount of the down payment. Most of them, there are some that are grants, but most of them will put a second lien on your property for the amount of your down payment. And those will be repaid until you pay it off, or if you sell the house, then that would need to be repaid. So there are a lot of options out there, especially for first-time home buyers. But say you want to buy an investment property, you have some money and you're seeing the market in rental and you want to get into the investment world. Those would typically require 20% down payment. You'd need to really save up some money for a down payment for investment loans. There are no down payment assistance for those kinds of loans. Same thing with a second home. If you're looking at a vacation home, you would typically require 20% down payment. Don't rule out that you can't buy a house if you don't think you have enough funds, because there's always an option. There are always, low loan amounts, 3% down, 5% down, down payment assistance loans. If you're looking at investment properties, second homes, that's a little bit different, but those are typically the amounts that you require for a down payment. Follow, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.